Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I have a build that I'd like to call Flamedancer, so without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so to start showcasing my mantras, I have Fire Blade for pressure breaking, block breaking and stuff, just really good. Also good for combos. Rising Flame to start combos up, really good for combo starter. Fire Forge is kind of for combos, but you kind of can just throw that any time. Definitely good for getting your Hell's Partisan, your little sliding halo. A Fire Palm, kind of combo extender. I like to Fire Palm into Rapier crit. Flame Grab, combo extender. Flame Leap is actually for me to just get to higher places. And then I have Flame Blind and Gaze just to kind of use passively. Also to get my spear down on the ground. So yeah, that's my mantras, but moving on. Alright, so this build's kind of a PvP ganking, it's all over the place, really. Like, this is a pretty good, all out, a good rounded build. Like, there's not a single thing that this build lacks in. So, important talents, right? We got Carnivore and Grand Feast. Now, I have Reaper on this, so, I can just proc those talents, almost at any time. If you don't know what Grand Feast is, it comes off of Carnivore. You regen Ether and Tempo when killing somebody. So, it's very, very good. There's also Risky Moves and Swift Rebound, two important talents. I did not get Ghost, though it has 40 agility, but I'm still very proud with what I ended up with. Champion's Regalia for extra posture damage because this is a rapier and it does not have much posture damage to it. Concussion, Spine Cutter, and Strong Stern are all very good talents. Now here's what this build's really about, right? We got Dancing Steps, which is, you use a fire mantra and you move forward a little bit, right? And it gives you a speed boost. Now, Dancing Steps is a very advanced talent to use because you gotta really position yourself correctly on the battlefield and have the right weapon to use this talent, because things like Fire Forge, that's really, really goofy with Dancing Steps, because you move forward even though you're just trying to snipe people with it or something. Or Flame Blind, why would I need that, but if you have enough agility talents, it starts to become really, really good tree to branch off of, because what you can also get is Graceful Steps, which extends the speed boost. And the reason why I have Graceful Steps is because I also have Speed Demon, which is a very, very good talent with Graceful Steps, because you basically always have Speed Demon proc. I also have Flaming Rebound for extra tempo, and as many know, you don't really get that much tempo for fighting your enemy unless you're Shadowcast. You just don't get anything if you're the one landing all the combos, so then it's really easy for them to make a unfair comeback, I would call it. I also have the final act, which is using a Flame Charm mantra after flourishing, which I can really hit any of these in this entire hotbar here, since I have Dancing Steps. I have Hell's Partisan, which is the Divine Spear, and I got that for Warden's Radiance. I don't really care that much about Partisan, but it is good extra damage. Warden Radiance is really good for, literally splitting the arena in half and making your enemy take that extra fire tick damage. Azure Flames, obviously. I have Exoskeleton, obviously. I also have Neuroplasticity to reduce the amount of ether I'm using greatly. I have Agitating Spark because it's really good in ganks. Embolation, it's also very good in ganks. Pyromania is very good in general. Phoenix Flames because, I already have everything else. All-Consuming Flame and Corpse Explosion to proc my Carnivore faster. I have Aggressive Posture because I'm a Rapier. I'm not doing that much posture damage. I need to be doing that extra posture damage. Murmur Ardor and Ardor Scream, it's just really good to combat everybody in a gank. Fast Blade to extend that speed boost and make sure my Speed Demon never wears off. Bulldozer, Bulldozer. I mean, Bulldozer for those epic wall combos, Emperor Flame because I don't like catching myself on fire, Exploding Mirage Clone because it looks cool, Undying Flame because, you know, it's partly a PvE build, and last but not least, Chronostasis to keep my enemies from using their bells. And here are all my talents in order. So, without further ado, here we go. Alright, and for my equipment, I have Black Diver, I have Kyrosteer, which is just a upgraded version of the parrying dagger, because I didn't want a side gun, I'm gonna be real honest, they're just trash at this point. Black Diver, because as the last Puppet Master said, it's okay. Deep firing, oh god, why did I want this? Oh, on Flame Chime. Alright, I have Conga's Clutch because it works very well with Hell's Partisan. Dazed Span because I already have so many flourishing talents, why not just add another one onto the rack? And then Ring of Pestilence because it's always good and I never know what to put at the third slot. Fourth slot. Alright, now the reason I have Blind Seer is to just resist Gaze and Flame Blind in Arena. It's just, Gaze is so annoying, and a lot of people will still actually waste their ether, because I don't even know if half the people in this game know that this actually has total immunity to Gaze, because like in Arena, I run it at like 3 or 4 people a day that just use Gaze and Flame Blind anyways, so yeah, it's really funny. Also, with Blind Seer, this build technically has no flaws, because as you can see, its only flaw is blind, so it has no flaws because, you know, I can literally just see anything. And that also means I don't need a blindfold equipped, so I can actually have anything on my eyes. Alright, now just to go over the stats real quick, I have 25 strength for Concussive Flash, which I didn't get, but doesn't really matter that much, and Bulldozer, 40 Fortitude for Exo, 40 Agility for Ghost, never got it, but 40 Agility is still really good, 40 Willpower for my Oath, 100 Light Weapon for, you know, just a lot of scaling on my Rapier, and 80 Flame Charm for Graceful Steps. Alright, now for build combos, I have my Flourish into just any flame mantra and you get that explosion. It's really nice. Mainly Fire Palm and Fire Forge will work though. I have Rising Flame into my critical, which is good, and then I can, you know, land Fireblade, stuff like that. I always just use Gaze passively, like no matter what. And then I use Flame Blind if they're, you know, getting a little too rowdy. Then you can get some free hits in normally. But other than that, it's kind of just the basic flame combos, you know, like flame grab, you know, all that stuff. Alright, now let's move on to some arena clips. No. I said, I don't have 3 enchantments, to be honest. Or if I do, I only have good weapon enchants left. What? Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. If you did like the video, please do consider subscribing. It does help me out a lot. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!